My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
What's going on, my brothers and my sisters? What's up with you? You good? You good? Are you good? I said, are you good? Okay, thank you. Anyways, I wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit. You know, I just been talking about PlayStation, that Wii U, PlayStation, that Ouya, PlayStation, the Xbox One is irrelevant, PlayStation. I just been talking PlayStation, and you know, that because of that, people label me as a Sony fanboy. It really, in today's gaming community, you can't really prefer a console. If you prefer whatever console you prefer, there is no having a preference no more. It's either, okay, you prefer the PlayStation, okay, then you're a Sony fanboy. You prefer the Xbox, okay, then you're there is no such thing as having a preference anymore. But I mean, it's whatever to me, you know. But anyways, I wanted to talk about that Xbone, okay? That Xbox One, the superior next-gen console. Okay, first it's the Xbox One, then it's that PlayStation 4, then it's that Wii U, and then I guess you can throw in the Master Race. I'm joking and I'm trolling right now, but anyways, I wanted to talk about Xbox. You guys know, when it comes to me and Xbox, I have one love and one love only. And that is that Master Chief. That is that Halo, my brother. Halo, man. It's kind of surreal to look at Halo today and look at what it used to be. Like, Halo back in the day, dude, that was like... Halo is responsible for really, you know, starting, you know, online gaming becoming popular on consoles. Before, like, Halo and the SOCOMs and stuff like that, you know, consoles weren't really, you know, I think the Dreamcast did have online, but online never really popped off on consoles until the SOCOMs and the Halos, and both of those games are, well, SOCOMs dead. Well, David Sue's supposed to bring back, anyways, I could talk about it. Let's stick on Halo for right now. Halo, we all know, Halo right now, after the, Halo 4, which was a disappointment. A lot of people say that Halo 4 was trash. I don't think any Halo has just been flat out terrible. Even matter of fact, even though I traded in my Xbox 360, which is another fuel to the fire of calling me a PlayStation fanboy, I still got Halo Combat Evolved, the remake in HD. I got the best Halo in the history of Halo. Probably the best FPS ever, to be honest with you. Got that Halo 3, got that Halo 4, and I got that Halo Reach, okay? I love Halo, okay? I love me some Halo. Halo is, I've been on the record saying Halo is my favorite FPS of all time, okay? I love Halo, but, you know, even Reach wasn't a terrible Halo. No Halo has just been flat out terrible. It's just, Halo is in the current state it's in right now because of Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty, whether you want to say it or not, Call of Duty changed up the way people play, not just FPSs, but the way you play online. Call of Duty changed everything. When Call of Duty 4 came out, because before that, it was Halo 3, nothing else mattered, okay? Before Call of Duty 4 came out, Halo 3 was like the game to play on Xbox Live. But once Call of Duty 4 came out and they changed up the game, then it just changed up the whole freaking scene of just online gaming. And now you got a lot of these developers trying to, you know, incorporate, you know, an easier way to play the online, which is just like ridiculous to me. But I mean, if you want to make sales and you're seeing Call of Duty, which is really the same game every year just with new perks and new kill streaks and new maps and saying, hey, completely new game, trust me, you know? So then you have developers saying, hey, they're freaking making all of this money. Meanwhile, we're putting in all this work time and time again, and we can't even freaking touch their freaking numbers, okay? Let's just make this game more casual to play. So I think there was a trend that Call of Duty set. And that's why you got a lot of games that just aren't the same no more. You got Gears, not the same anymore. You got Halo, not the same anymore. SOCOM is dead, okay, even though, again, H-Hour is supposed to be the rebirth of SOCOM. But, you know, Halo is, it holds a special place in my heart. Even though how bad, not bad, but just how downgraded the series is right now in terms of, you know, the, you know, online part of it, it's just not the same. And what I wanted to talk about is my hopes for Halo 5. Okay, I've been on the record saying that people have been saying, like, dude, why don't you buy an Xbox One? Dude, get one. I'm like, what am I, made out of money? Like, if trust me, if I had the money to spare, which technically I do, but I'm not freaking balling out of control like that. If that was the case, I'd be doing giveaways on my channel, like just giving out systems. But it's not like that. The freaking struggle out here in these streets of Los Santos is so real right now. So, you know, I can't just buy an Xbox One and just buy what? I mean, there's really no game I really want to play on Xbox One right now. Don't even say Titanfall or Rise. No, okay? But Halo 5, that could change, because if Halo 5, let me grab these games again. If Halo 5, where is it? If Halo 5, hold up, I gotta get the two games I'm looking for. If Halo 5, 343 Industries, 343 Industries. If Halo 5 is anything, and it has to be like this, anything like Halo 3. Or you best to believe Halo 2, which people have been talking about, oh, they're doing a Halo 2 remake on Xbox One and it's going to have the online. I don't think that's going to happen. If anything like that happens, it's going to be exactly what they did with this one, the Halo Combat Evolved remake. They're going to remake it, put it in HD for the story part, but the online part was the exact same as Reach. There is no way and cheese that they're going to remake Halo 2 and bring back the online in HD. I don't even care about Halo 5 no more if that happens. That's not going to happen. If they do remake this, it's just going to be the story only, just like they did with this one. But Halo 5. Halo 5, Lord have mercy. 343 Industries, you have to get this right, because after Halo, which again, it wasn't a bad game, but it was just, when you look at Halo 4 and then you Halo 3 and then Halo 2, it just hurts. Like, it's just like, what happened? You know, so Halo 5. This is what my hopes is for this game. First off, the story. The story, you know, that's one thing you don't have to worry really about Halo. Even in Halo 4, the story was great to me, you know. It was short, but it was great, you know. So the story, yes, in Halo 5, I think the story should be longer, because I remember the Halo 4 story was short. Okay, but the story, I'm not really worried about, you know, about the story, you know, because the story is always good to me, you know. Halo is in the situation it is now because the online. Let's be serious, you know. And I'm known as you know, the single player guy, but trust me, back in the day, I used to be on that game battles heavy, okay? Halo, SOCOM, game battles, late night clan wars all day. I ain't care about nothing else in my life, okay? I used to be a multiplayer junkie. Now it's that broken hair. It's broken hairlines, HD. But, you know, it's the online. The online in Halo 5 is what is going to be the make or break for this game. Because I'm telling you right now, if Halo 5 is another game that's just like, man, this game is just not the same, Halo is going to die. I'm not going to say it's going to turn out how SOCOM did, where the freaking whole studio just shutting down, but Halo is either going to die or someone else is going to take over and completely just remake this franchise, or I don't know. But Halo 5, 343 Industries, I feel like they have to get this right when it comes to the online. The online has to be competitive. Halo, back when it was on the MLG scene, back with 2 and 3, and even Reach, but Reach, that's kind of when it started to die. But it needs to be competitive, okay? I've been saying this for a while. With these loadouts that they have in Halo now, they need to take that out. Some games work great with loadouts, and again, Call of Duty has been started. Hey, let's give people ways to customize what they want to use. It works for some games, but for Halo, I'm sorry, no, it just doesn't work. Take out loadouts, okay? Take out the freaking abilities, like the freaking jetpacks and the sprint. You can leave in sprint, but take out the jetpacks, take out all that other freaking stuff that just made the game just too confusing. Like, you need, if you want to take away anything, I might send this video to 343 Industries. If you want to take away, because I know what this game needs, but I know it's easier said than done, but I really feel like I know what Halo 5 needs to be in order to bring back Halo. Okay, take out the loadouts, okay? You gotta have great maps in this game again. Really, for Halo 4, they didn't really have a lot of great. I liked Haven. That's the only map I can think. You need great maps in this game, of course. And when you're playing the game online, you need great maps. You need the great maps, okay? You need great playlists, okay? You need to bring back ranks, and not what you did in Halo 4, where the ranks were not there for a while, and then you finally did bring back the ranks, but they weren't how they were in 3 and 2. You can't make people have to go to your website to see them. No. The ranks need to be in game, and they need to work. The matchmaking system has to work. The ranking system has to work. You need to be able to separate the scrubs from the vets like myself, okay? Because if there is no, good ranking system, no good matchmaking system, you're having people, just like it works how it works on that Call of Duty, even though, yeah, there's ranks, the ranks, they don't separate you from how you're ranked. You can like go inside of a room and you're playing with a dude that's like prestige 15 and you just bought the game. The way it has to work in Halo is whatever rank you're in, you need to only play with people that is on that same level. That way you're playing with people that's at your level, and then once you build your rank the way how it was in 3 and 2, the only way you could rank up is you had to win games. If you didn't win games, your rank would go down. So you're winning games, and if you're winning games, over and over and over again, that means you're good. So then once your rank got higher, you're playing people that's at your same level, okay? But the way it was in Halo 4, it just didn't matter. It's like you could just you could do terrible and be like, rank up. No, it has to go back to how it was on 3 and 2. I'm sorry, it just has to. Sometimes there's that saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it, and it wasn't broke, so why are you guys trying to fix it? I mean, let's be honest. I think they really, for Halo, less is more. Less is more for Halo. Stop trying to add all this stuff in it. Just make it how it was back in the day. It has to be that basic Halo. It has to be competitive, but at the same time, casual, because Halo has never been just that flat out hardcore game. There were playlists you could go into, like the social playlist, and actually play with people that really weren't that good at the game. I'm not saying you have to go completely hardcore, but it needs to go back to how it was in 3 and 2. I mean, I've been saying this since freaking Reach, dude, but back then I wasn't, I didn't have, as many, viewers as I have now, so maybe it will, have more of an impact, I don't know, but, 343 and 343. You need to see this. You have to see this, okay? And you know, they hired that guy that was on Carbon back in the day, Ghost Ayami. That's a great move that they hired him to, you know, help them out with the multiplayer side of Halo. But that's my thoughts, man. In Halo 5. You can focus on the story. You can focus on the freaking Spartan ops and the firefight and all that stuff. But for Halo, you better be sure to focus on that online, because again, I'm known as that single player guy, but online, if you have a great online, people will play your game time and time again, and you know that gives that game that replay value. You know, so Halo 5. I'm excited for it, but kind of scared to see how it turns out, just because we really haven't had a Halo game since 3, you know. So Halo 5, that's what needs to be done in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave comments down in the comment section. What do you think they need to do in Halo 5 to bring back greatness known as Halo?